Hello, I realize I just spoke to y'all recently and my video was entitled Benzo Flu with a question mark because I was sick. Well, it's something far worse than the benzo flu and something I've had twice before. It's called epididymitis. And if you're a man, this will sink home for you a lot more than if you are a woman. But what it means is that you have an infection in one of your testicles and it swells up and becomes hideously painful. It is Saturday night, so I have the option of going to an emergency room and lying like I did before and saying that I'm afraid I have a torsion when I know exactly what I have. And I'm running a temperature and it's an infection. And, you know, I just discovered this like a half an hour ago, so I called a friend who had it and, you know, tried to just to calm myself down, and I took a double dose of Valium, 20 milligrams. Try to calm myself down because it's one thing to have this hideous thing called epididymitis, where one of your testicles swells up to the size of a peach. It's quite another when you're finally going to get a chance at getting your knee drained and getting some relief from that where you can walk on your knee, and then you have this to deal with. And they usually give you 10 days worth of it. I've had this twice. Once when I was very young, and once about maybe 3-4 years ago. And I'm more susceptible to it because I don't, part of my disease, CRPS, I don't have proper urinary function. So I have to self-catheterize. Which all this may be TMI for a lot of people, make a lot of people squeamish, but that's one of the things one of the reasons why I don't like to talk about CRPS and having it from yay down. It's because this sort of thing can happen. And I just got out of bed for like only the second time today because I felt so bad. I didn't know what was going on because I hadn't felt any of the pain yet. And I only got out of bed because somebody called me that owed me money and said they was going to give me money. So I got the money that they needed to pay me back, and I laid back down in bed and I didn't eat all day. And then just less than an hour ago, I prepare myself a meal. And I say, well, I'm up, I might as well go to the bathroom. And then had that, oh no, literally me saying, oh no, 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 please, no, no. You know, having had experience with this nightmare before. And you want to talk about pain? You can only understand this kind of pain if you're a dude. So my option, it would be like a dude saying he can understand childbirth pain. You know, a woman saying that she can understand how bad this hurts. And of course I had to mess with it to trying to convince myself that what I was seeing was, you know, it's not that what I, you know. So now I made it hurt just by trying to convince myself that it wasn't what it was. I didn't, like, why now? Why now when I have to, that appointment set up to get my knee drained? I got everything all lined up. Why do I have to get sick now? So it's not the benzo flu. You know, I was running a mild fever. And like I said, just found out about this and I was in full panic mode, and I called my stoned friend who had it. And you can get it two different kinds of ways. It's can be a result of sexual activity, which we know in my case is crossed off the list, or enteric organism introduction, which is what happens when you have to self-catheterize. So from now on, yeah, it's a grisly life, fellas, ladies and dreams. It's a grisly life I have to lead. Um, so yeah, I mulled over my options. Like the last time I had this, and I was in a lot of pain with it. I just lied and went to the emergency room and said that I think I have a testicular torsion, which is a real emergency room situation, when I knew it wasn't, because I just wanted to get the antibiotic in me soon. This is a Saturday, so my doctor isn't open tomorrow, but I'm thinking maybe I can wait till Monday, depending upon how bad it is tomorrow. I can wait till Monday and maybe not even have to go into my doctor's and just say, look, I don't need no pain pills. I just need levoflexin, which is a very specific antibiotic they use to get rid of this stuff. And they give you 10 days supply. You take one a day. And usually, if you have anybody with any kind of humane conscience or a male doctor, they'll give you some pain pills of some kind. The last time they gave me Vicodin, and I was just chugging them things, man, because Vicodin don't really do much for me anyway. And all you can do is like hold still and lay still and don't aggravate it in any kind of way. Like I just got done aggravating it, or you're gonna be in a lot of pain. So mystery solved on why I'm sick. I know why I'm sick now, and it's like the worst possible timing. Not the worst thing that can happen, but it's a terrible thing, man. I mean, the amount of pain involved is unbelievable. I mean, I think the last time I had it, I was chugging Xanax and Vicodin. Trying to remember. That might have been at the beginning of my Xanax habit, whatever you want to call it. It might have been at the beginning of that, where I was just getting it off of somebody that I knew before I ever had it prescribed for me. But the pain is just, it's unbelievably bad. Like not right now, but it will be. Yeah, you got to have antibiotic with this. Right now, it's bad enough. And yeah, I doubled up on, like I said, doubled up on the volume. Try to, not good for my heart condition either. It's just so aggravating because I got everything lined up and ready to go as far as getting my knee drained. And then, like, yesterday, it started. I didn't discover it for sure until today. But I was wondering why I was so sick when I made that video, like the Benzo Flu. I mean, what is this? And this is a horrible thing that happens in somebody in my situation who lost the power of urination when they were in their 20s. I think 20 years old even. You're just at risk for it all the time because you're, from now on, I guess I just have to blow money. They tell you can just, this is not fun stuff to listen to. I understand this. But they tell you that you can just wash your stuff out with soap and water, your catheters. But from now on, I think I'm just going to buy boxes of them and use a fresh one each time. This is terrifying. I mean, it's just terrifying. And the amount of pain it's just unbelievable. It's like the aftermath of being kicked in the balls, but like all the time, like nonstop. Once it gets going, it's, man, I don't know nothing else to say. I just thought I'd just report what was actually going on with me. This is unfortunate, but CRPS is unfortunate. Baker's cysts are unfortunate. Benzo dependence, very unfortunate. Many unfortunate things in the world. Just the pain is terrifying. And what to do about it, I hate the whole emergency room routine. If I call my doctor, he might just prescribe over the phone because it's just antibiotic. It's nothing anybody would abuse, or you never know with this guy. He might insist upon seeing me. I might not be able to get in there that day, and the whole time the infection's getting worse. And Mr. Righty is getting would be getting larger and larger, and the pain would be getting more severe and more severe. But epididymitis is just one of those words that, if you don't never heard it before, it's just one of them words you never want to learn about. Because usually when you learn about that kind of a word, or you learn about CRPS, because people ask me what that is all the time, and it's like ignorance and bliss, people. But yeah, no more than that. Just gonna tell you what's going on with me, and wait for the volume to kick in and try to calm down, because this is gonna be a bad one. I mean, the timing is just so wrong. It's just so wrong. 6 days I'm supposed to get my knee drained, and now I got this situation to deal with on top of it. You know which one's got to take priority. Because as bad as that knee hurts, this, if I stay off of the knee, it don't hurt that bad. But the other thing, the pain is just excruciating. Criminy. Lord have mercy on me. Anyways, so now you know, no Benzo Flu, testicular flu. More emergency room visits, or depending upon how bad tomorrow is, I might be in so much pain tomorrow that I'll be just like, I'll make up some excuse to go into the emergency room and get help. I think they do an ultrasound on it or something. I don't know. Yeah, they did an ultrasound on it like 3 years ago. Yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, I'm just still in shock. It's gonna take me a couple hours to, and the pain is starting to hit me. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Goodbye.